What if I told you that right now, countries around the world are running one of the biggest social experiments in modern history, and women are at the center of it? For generations, women were told to adapt to the world, but today, the world is beginning to adapt to women. Some countries are rewriting workplace rules, some are changing military service, some are redesigning economies. But here's the real question. Are these changes truly empowering women, or are they revealing something women have had all along? By the end of this video, you'll discover 5 powerful experiments happening around the world and the one lesson every woman can apply to her own life, no matter where she lives. For decades, women were expected to fit into systems that were never designed with them in mind. Workplaces, governments, leadership, even education. When women struggled, many assumed women were the problem. But what if the system was? Instead of asking women to change, countries have started asking a different question. What happens if we change the rules instead? And the answers are surprising. Take Iceland, one of the world's most gender-equal countries. Instead of telling women to work harder, Iceland started redesigning work itself. Flexible schedules, shared parenting responsibilities, equal opportunity policies. The idea wasn't to help women compete with men, it was to remove barriers that never should have existed. The result? Women entered leadership in greater numbers, families became stronger, and studies found happier workplaces for everyone. Here's the lesson. Confidence doesn't always grow because you become stronger. Sometimes, confidence grows because unnecessary obstacles disappear. How many women have mistaken unfair conditions for personal failure? Have you ever blamed yourself when the real problem was the environment around you? Because the next country made a decision that shocked the world, and it completely changed what strength looks like. In Denmark, military service is no longer seen as something only men should do. Women are increasingly being included in national defense. At first glance, this sounds like equality through responsibility, but look deeper. It's also about trust. A nation doesn't ask someone to defend it unless it believes they are capable. For years, many women were told they needed protection. Now, countries are saying, we trust you to protect us too. That shift isn't just political, it's psychological, because confidence often begins the moment someone believes in your ability. But here's something even more powerful. The most important person who needs to believe in you is you. Imagine waking up one day and discovering your country had finally recognized a challenge women silently carry every month. One nation decided to do exactly that, and whether you agree with it or not, it started a global conversation. Spain became one of the first countries to introduce paid menstrual leave. Some celebrated it, others criticized it. But regardless of where people stood, something remarkable happened. People finally started talking openly about something women had been expected to endure quietly for generations. Sometimes, real empowerment doesn't begin with a new law. It begins when a hidden struggle is finally acknowledged. How many women spend years pretending everything is fine because they believe asking for understanding makes them weak? But vulnerability isn't weakness. Silence often is. Now here's the experiment that could reshape the global economy. It doesn't involve armies or new laws. It starts with one simple decision: to invest in women instead of underestimating them. Recently, BRICS nations issued their first joint statement focused on women's empowerment. That wasn't just symbolic. Some of the world's fastest growing economies are recognizing something research has shown for years. When women have greater access to education, business, leadership, entire economies benefit. Notice the pattern. Countries aren't investing in women because women need saving. They're investing because women create value. That's an important distinction. Your worth isn't determined by whether someone notices it. Recognition simply catches up to reality. After seeing all these countries, you might think this story is about governments. It isn't. It's about one experiment every woman unknowingly participates in every single day. Now let's discuss the greatest experiment. Every country we've discussed changed policies, changed systems, changed expectations, but none of those changes can replace one thing: your belief in yourself. Because even in the most supportive country, a woman who constantly doubts herself will still hesitate. And even in difficult circumstances, a woman who knows her worth often finds a way forward. the world's biggest experiment isn't really about women. It's about this question: what happens when women stop waiting for permission to believe in themselves? History is beginning to answer. Countries are changing, workplaces are changing, opportunities are changing. But the greatest transformation has never started in a parliament, or a boardroom, or a government office. It starts in the mind of one woman who decides, I don't need the world to tell me I'm capable. Because confidence is never given, it is claimed. And perhaps the greatest experiment isn't whether the world can empower women, it's whether women finally realize the power they've always had. If this video changed the way you see the world, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Because when one woman's mindset changes, the future changes with her. If you want more videos that help you build a stronger mindset, overcome challenges, and upgrade the way you think, make sure you subscribe to the Mind Upgrade.